Welcome in, everybody, to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host, Michael Darcy, and today I'm going to break down if the Chiefs should trade for Arizona Cardinals cornerback Patrick Peterson. The Chiefs have had a pretty good offseason so far. They've signed a bunch of talented players for the defensive line. They also have bulked up their secondary with the addition of safety Tyrann Mathieu, but there are still a few good players available. One of those players is Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson wants out of Arizona, and quite frankly, I don't blame him. The Arizona Cardinals have been on the steady decline for a few years now, and they're not going to be in contention next year or probably the year after that. So he wants to be on a team that will help him win a Super Bowl. Also, the Cardinals have kind of backstabbed him. They haven't given him any help on the defensive side, and he feels kind of betrayed with this organization right now. So I think if the Chiefs swooped in and made the Cardinals a good offer, they would probably accept it. Now, here's the problem. The Chiefs have really added a lot of good players in this secondary, and if they went out and traded for Patrick Peterson, one of those guys that they're paying a ton of money isn't going to get to play a lot. So it doesn't make much sense to go after a big name like Patrick Peterson if the other guys that you signed aren't going to get to play. Here's a look at some of the cornerbacks the Chiefs already have. They have Bashad Breeland and Kendall Fuller. Those are the two that I believe will start once the season starts. And they have Shervarius Ward and Rashad Fenton at backup. This is the final reason why they shouldn't trade for Patrick Peterson. I've heard some rumors that Chiefs fans would be willing to trade Tyreek Hill to the Cardinals in exchange for Patrick Peterson, and this would only be if Tyreek Hill was presumed innocent. And if he's presumed innocent, that trade would be idiotic. Tyreek Hill is worth Patrick Peterson a first and a second round draft pick, at least. And sure, his draft stock has dropped a lot, but Tyreek Hill's a game changer. And I'm not saying that Patrick Peterson isn't, but if I'm going between the two players and I want to win games, I want Tyreek Hill. That's no knock on Patrick Peterson, just with the explosiveness and the skill Tyreek Hill has at wide receiver, he literally can change the game within seconds. So a Tyreek Hill trade to the Cardinals for Patrick Peterson would be an idiotic trade unless they sweeten the deal by throwing in some draft picks in the future. Now, with all that being said, here are some of the reasons the Chiefs should trade for Patrick Peterson. We need a solid cornerback on the other side of Kendall Fuller, and that's something that Patrick Peterson is. He's very reliable and he's solid. He's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. And best of all, he played with Tyrann Mathieu at LSU and with the Cardinals. So they have amazing chemistry. And chemistry goes a long way, especially on the defensive side. So if the Chiefs did go after him, I would be all for it. He's a lockdown cornerback that would make this secondary 10 times better. But if they do, they can't give up too much. I'd say maybe a second or a third round draft pick in next year's draft, and that's it. Remember, he doesn't want to be in Arizona, so the Cardinals would like to get rid of him. So this is the best situation the Chiefs could be in. He doesn't want to be in Arizona, he wants to be on a good team, and the Chiefs can offer him a very big role, and he could be a big contributor on this team when they're trying to win a Super Bowl. Let me know in the comments. Should the Kansas City Chiefs trade for Patrick Peterson? I would love it if the Chiefs traded for him, but I understand if they have something else in mind. Brett Veach said they could make a few more big moves this offseason, so hopefully they're looking into a potential trade that will bring Patrick Peterson to Kansas City. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps out. Check out my social medias Instagram, KC underscore sports report, and Twitter at KC Sports Report. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the KC Sports Report by Michael Darcy.